All right, so our next guest joins me to talk about his book. It's something that he recently authored, and he'll be signing it this weekend at Barnes & Noble. I have a copy of it right here. It's called Encouragement from 30,000 Feet. I also have the author right here. This is Captain Greg Johnston. You've been flying planes for 3 decades. I was talking to you a little bit before the show about the premise. It's a unique book. You kind of take your life experiences and the things you experienced in the sky and apply the Word of God, and it's all right here in these pages, right?
That's right. Yes, it's a work that I've had people encourage me to do it after I've written some things on Facebook, especially my wife told me that there's a book in that, so it's been a labor of love for a few months now.
Yeah, well, it certainly is a really interesting concept. I'm glad that you gave me a copy, and I can't wait to get into it, because I got to tell you, my first flight was last weekend with the hurricane hunters, and there were a few moments in there where I thought that it might be good to have a Bible.
We try to run from hurricanes. Yeah, they go into it, so my philosophy is a little different than what those guys are.
Yeah, so but before we got on set, you were telling me kind of the story about a time whenever, you know, you were in one of those moments as a captain where you felt maybe the people in the back needed some encouragement, and that kind of turned into this book that we have today, right?
Exactly. In fact, that chapter, day 6 of the devotional, we talk about, you know, Jesus being in the boat with the disciples in the storm and speaking to them, and the name of the title of that chapter is The Captain's Voice. So yeah, it was bad weather, lightning in the clouds, it's dark, it's late at night. I know how that feels in the back of an airplane. It's scary. And I feel like the best thing I can do is give updates to the people, let them know what I'm doing up there, where the actual weather is, and it was going to be a little bumpy until we got further up the road. And when we landed in Washington, I'll never forget that, and that's why it made the book. A lady came up to me practically in tears, just thanking me, because just hearing my voice was a calming effect to her, because she was scared. And so, and the encouragement in that is that when you're in a storm of life, maybe we too need to hear the voice of God telling us also, peace, be still.
Man, you know, I got to tell you, I think your wife was 100% right. There was definitely a book in there. Honestly, can't wait to get home and start turning the pages. It seems really cool, and you're going to be signing it, right? You're going to be signing copies of it
tomorrow at Barnes &
weekend?
Noble, right down the road here in Gulfport, from 2 to 4.
All right. Anything else anyone needs to know if they're interested in getting a hold of one?
I think you'll have that on, maybe a link to that. It's highencouragement.com is where we, you know, that's one website. Also, if you forget that, just go to Amazon, and it'll be on Amazon also. It is on Amazon, so you can get it that way. Either way.
All right, Greg, thanks so much for joining us. We've got all the information right there on your screen. If you want to get a signed copy, head out to Barnes & Noble right here in Gulfport tomorrow. They'll be out there at 2 p.m. to start signing books. And if you want to order one online because you can't get out there, the website listed right there at the bottom of your screen. And